Yo, Wing Zero Duality. Thank you. It's Bolton from Flesh and Blood. It is Sir Bolton, the character, or the class, or the hero that I put a lot of money into, and he still isn't the best. Coach, have you looked into green, white, turn A, wing, or breach? I have looked into that, and I closed my eyes, and then I opened them, and turn A Gundam was no longer on my screen. It's turn A Gundam with all that stuff is not good. If you want to get the breach effect, you pretty much can just play like level 4 Shenlong, and it will do the same thing, or Rick Diaz. Or sorry, yeah, Rick Diaz? Rick Dom. There's no point investing in a LR / high level unit that simply only wants to gain breach, and there's a lot of other cards that already have breach on it. So yeah, that's kind of how I I looked at it. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Gundam today. I played some webcam yesterday. Actually, I ended up winning 4 games. I lost one. The game that I lost, I was playing my wing deck, and I lost because I bricked with 4 pilots and 2 wing Gundams against aggro, and then I won the other ones against aggro as soon as I didn't brick. Now, I would love to read these comments, except that there's a giant heart button right next to the message, which is like crazy. How do you see turn A in general? Are there competent strategies around it? No. I think that turn A Gundam is a bad card, and most of the people that were saying turn A was going to be good obviously now see that it's not a good card. In any other card game that requires you to remove a card, like target a card in your trash, gain the ability, the very first, usually those effects give you all the abilities in the trash, or allow you to pick, basically give you all the abilities in the trash instead of just one. And those abilities have to be way stronger. The strongest ability that turn A Gundam could get would be First Strike. But getting First Strike is very difficult in the game. And then besides that, it's suppression. The issue is that you don't win in Gundam just by suppressing your opponent once. You need to kind of like steal the game from them, where you like hit them with suppression when they're at 4 shields, so to go down to 2, and then hit them with other units as well, bringing them down like a lot lower than they thought, and kind of like just getting the win. So turn A Gundam is just not a good card. It requires setup in the trash. Now, maybe it's supposed to work with Gjallarhorn, since Gjallarhorn is white and it's supposed to discard a lot of your cards, but we haven't seen anything for Gjallarhorn yet. And turn A Gundam just seems like, with a card that works with the trash, requires resources, and I'm going to be honest, you don't want to be using your resources to giving your unit an ability. You want to be using those resources to play extra cards. How do I white hero and E affecting things? Don't know what they're gonna have, but like I've said on level 6 units, they're very good at gaining unique abilities. So level 6 hero, or sorry, level 6 Wing Zero EW should have a unique ability that we probably have not seen in the game, or at least it's going to be very powerful, along with having probably like high maneuver on it as well. If it has the blocker tag, it has to have a very unique way of using it, and I hope that it doesn't have the blocker tag because I don't want to play blockers, and it's a 7-5, I believe. So it's a very offensive Gundam, which means it shouldn't have a blocker tag or anything like that. It should have some unique ability that we haven't really seen in the game before. Interact with a shield area, summons shield tokens or something. It's gotta have something like that. Like, for example, Psycho Gundam has kill something, draw a card, and heal. So Wing Gundam's gonna have something powerful, probably on the same level as Psycho Gundam. It'll probably be one of the best level 6s in the game. I mean, Freedom Gundam already stops you from taking damage. Psycho Gundam draws you cards. Zeong summons you tokens. And so Death Sight gives you first strike and ramp. I think Wing Gundam is gonna have a unique ability, but we can't really nail what ability it's gonna have because like nothing's been revealed so far for the new cards. But apparently, Bandai did say that this is gonna be a big power creep set, and they're gonna push for, I don't know, new mechanics, for gameplay is gonna change, but we'll see. So, and the hero's a 2-1 pilot. I don't know what hero's gonna do either. Wing Zero custom is 100% going to get shields. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that it's probably gonna either summon shield tokens with it, or it's gonna have something to do with its wings. It could even, like, you know, having a Gundam go into the shield area could also be a game mechanic where Wing Zero is your base now because it's protecting you with its shields. So it could be life manipulation, like on deploy, put the top card of your deck into your shield area, like we've seen with other Bandai games. So yeah, it could also be when you destroy an opponent's unit with combat damage, you can put that unit into your shield area, or take the top card of their deck, put it into shield area, or your own, something like that. I have no idea, but I'm leaning towards the angelic side, the wing side, the healing side. The thing is that they've given healing to like red in terms of EX base. Green is usually that has healing. Like green is a color that generally has healing in like other games because it has ramp. So ramp generally sometimes needs healing. But white can also have it. But we'll see. I really also don't want it to be a card that is going to go into hero decks. I want Wing to be its own independent deck, and to not just be picked up and thrown around like Wing Zero has been. Holding opponent units as hostage shields. Yeah, probably not holding their units as hostage as shields, but if you kill them, you heal a life, essentially. But it'd be cool if it used your own, like the top card of your deck, or take a card from your trash. Something along those lines. It could also deploy its wings in the shield area, allowing you to do something. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. I was also talking about it with everybody else that we need signature cards. We need signature command cards for our Gundams. Like if we play Buster Rifles, like, you know, we need Buster Rifle in the game, and if we're gonna use Buster Rifle's ability to nuke something, it can only be used if you have Wing Gundam on the board. So you need to have Wing Gundam on the board. Then you get to use Wing Gundam's signature ability, or like Wing Gundam EW. You get to use some signature ability with that, with the command spell. Soleta, Death Scythe, all these different Gundams have very powerful abilities, and we just simply can't access them at the moment in the game. All we're doing is playing with the stat stick, which has a breach, when Wing Gundam has, you know, its own arsenal of weapons and whatever, the Zero system. And so I want that to kind of be in the game. I think Gundam 100% needs new mechanics. We need something fresh. We can't just live off of playing a unit, passing the turn, playing a unit, linking it, attacking, passing the turn. We need brand new mechanics that evolve the game, like in GTO 5 or else. Alright, My phone. Wow, my mouse is dead. Well, time to grab the charger of said mouse. I didn't realize my mouse was dead this whole time. Okay. So, we're gonna be playing red, white, and blue today. I said that one of my clients that I was gonna be doing a red stream mostly, but I'm gonna also play red, blue. Because being aggressive is very good. So let's try to grab a red white deck. Which one is this? This is the take a seat one with the red purple that I could utilize. I haven't used this yet. I've used giant killing. Baby Kshatriya's in here. Rizzel's ping cards. We could include adepts and things like that as well. And go down the Pepsi ping route. Could be interesting. How interesting is it going to be? Not exactly sure. Let's put in 4 of those. Let's do the Pepsi ping, but it's gonna be red purple instead for now. Although I did say the stream is gonna be red, blue, and white, so maybe I just leave this deck for now actually. And we should probably build the Pepsi ping variant first. And I should probably have this Pepsi ping. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the Pepsi ping deck first, which obviously has the red blue cards in it. Blue, red. Gun tank. Let's try to find the rest of the cards. Put those in there. We need the red ones actually. And then we're gonna go down. I like Valiant quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I love this base. Rizzel, of course. Where's the other red card? Improved technique's pretty good. Gun easy for our Amuros. Exias. I mean, honestly, we don't need to use Battle Ace if we're using Exias, but I feel like we're trying to be aggressive, right? We're not trying to sit around. Let's run 2 of these in there. This card is also a very good aggressive card. Question is, do we want to be that aggressive? We could. We definitely could. Maybe we should have less gun easies in there. Have 2 of these in there. Then what I really want is white bases. But we're supposed to be running Rosalias as well. which is right here. Messer type, there he is, finally. And then, of course, we have Anxias, Baby Kshatriyas, Merida Cruz, Show Resolve. I don't like this card too much, but we'll keep it. Lightkin is very interesting, but it's not exactly needed. Alright, let's get Kshatriya in here. We usually ran like 2 or 3 of these. And then, where's Kshatriya? How come there's no Kshatriya on this whole thing? Probably spelled it wrong. Is it KY? Nope. How do you spell Kshatriya? KSH. Oh my god. Ridiculous, these names. Okay, so we obviously have way too many cards in this deck at the moment, so we're gonna have to reduce some of them for sure. We also don't even have Gundam Amuro yet. So let's remove like a bunch of these cards off the bat. Then we just need Gundam Amuros, right? I mean, if we're gonna run this card, then we don't need... I mean, we need to remove a lot of cards, actually. Okay, maybe Exia is just not needed. But it was our close combat. It's pretty important. Okay, let's get this guy out of here for now. Let's put Gundam. Well, actually, we don't need Gundam. We need Amuro instead. That's what we really need. Amuro, let's put 4 of those in there. We're going to cruise. We have 4, 8, 10. I think we don't need 10. I think we simply need a lot less of these, if I'm going to be honest. 9 seems pretty reasonable. Brazel seems pretty strong. And then Gundams. We have Gun Easy already. To rest something. Question is, do we need Gun Easy or do we need... we need Gundams in the deck list, right? It's a pretty tight deck. Let's put 2 of these into the deck list. As soon as I can find it. 2 Gundams. I don't think we need more than 2 Gundams. 100% going to trash shields. It'd be cool if it does trash shields. I would love it. I would love it. Okay, it's just a deck we want to commit to. We probably need a few more 1-drops in the deck list. I think we need 1 more 1-drop in the deck. Actually, no, we should keep 4 of these. I don't like running Unicorn Banshee mode a lot, I'm gonna be honest. This card always like, it's just not it for me. I do like everything else though, for the most part. Gun cannon is fine. Yeah, gun cannon is fine. It's an early game aggro monster. Okay, let's go take this for a spin real quick. The reason why I'm playing blue-red Pepsi Ping is because it's like a very mid-range aggro deck. And I wanted to utilize Versalius a lot more again to crack those bases. And then obviously we have access to a bunch of Rizels. A bunch of Rizels is very good as you can't get pinged off easily. And you can go straight through blockers, as they can't block you with all their Lifrits. Hopefully this deck is pretty good. We'll have to obviously keep upgrading it as we change it up. And then we'll be playing Neo Zeong today as well. Neo Zeong is going to be played. Just want to start off by playing some testing Pepsi Ping again. I'm going first. I'm gonna mulligan this hand for aggro cards like that. What are you guys doing today on a Sunday afternoon? Almost afternoon. It's about to be lunchtime in 2 minutes over here. Do I want to reveal that I'm playing this? Yes, because I can Versalius him next turn. Rick Diaz, perfectly fine. Blocks it. Play Messer type. He must not have a base in his hand, so if I can get as much damage in, it'd be pretty good. Or he's got a crap ton of blockers in his hand. Could have went wide there, but we'll see how many blockers he's got left to play. Striker pack. Is he gonna make the 4-2? No, he's not. Does he want to block this is the question. It's a waste of an Amuro technically, but and just keep clearing his board. Probably should have swung at shields first in case you got another striker pack. He does not.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe
Gundam Wing Gundam. Shang Wu Fei. He played a bass. Alright, he lost. Time to go next. Didn't get a Rizels this time. Got a bunch of tech cards. We'll see if he's playing aggro or not. You guys in chat, what sleeves do you guys use for your cards? Kind of want to get new sleeves, or at least one new set of sleeves. I probably like buying a set of sleeves every single month. Especially GTO 5 is gonna come out. I'm gonna need another set of sleeves for a deck or two. So I'm getting my Seto Kaiba sleeves in the mail at some point from Mana Moon, but who knows when that's gonna happen. And I hate Dragon Shields for sure. Okay, he just does that. Going to 5 next turn. We can ping things off and kill a lot of things. Repair unit's pretty nice, honestly. Take this guy out. If we draw another Meter Cruise here, that'd be sick. We're up cards at the moment. We'll see if we can keep holding up more cards than he has. We should be able to since we have a gun cannon repair. Wipe his whole board. Repair should be pretty good. We can rest his units and eat them alive next turn as well. With the gun easy. Okay, he just summons that thing. Amuro Ray. Amuro freaking Ray. Amuro Ray's not too much of a problem. I don't need Versalius anymore, to be honest. Then yeah, we're pretty much good here. We have a lethal on board right now. He is playing this turn A Gundam trash. Okay.
Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight.
I like don't even want to play this.
Wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out.
Chillin'. He plays another Gundam Amuro. He's gonna rest my thing. He's gonna draw a card. But he has to... Oh, he's taking out the base. Interesting.
Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly.
Taking out the base.
Myself, it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere.
So I have 2 damage here. +1. So go 1/1 +1. This guy can simply die. It's like, do I even need to kill this thing? I probably do need to kill both. Clear his whole board. He has 4 cards left. I mean, we should be able to win from this point on, but who knows with Gundam? Anything can happen in Gundam. We have +2 cards on him. No. Nope, he just played Show Resolve. More draw power. More cards. Here comes the aggro button. Good thing we can just kill a lot of this.
You take the lie with you and you go. You're not coming knocking on my door now. I try to lie, was it always so? Cause nothing feels the same anymore. I've seen this all before. Why didn't I do more now? I'm picking up the pieces from the floor. How could we just ignore our problems? Now they pour out, filling up the room with silence.
That's GG's. Another win with Pepsi Ping. Pretty easy game against an aggro deck. Plays Corsica, doesn't matter. Plays Amuro, doesn't matter. Plays another Amuro. Plays another Amuro. Man had a lot of Amuros, but he couldn't. I was playing no blockers. Cool. One more game. Let's see if we can get a loss. Hand is pretty interesting. We don't have Rizal though. Although we can draw them. And play a pretty good control game. We have 2 turns to draw cards. I'll keep it. Superhero. Superhero. He's playing Pepsi King and stuff. It's gonna check my order details that I just ordered something. Hopefully everything is going good. Hope so. Oh, I skipped my turn. No problem. So I definitely want to kill this thing. Like, why do I have so many cards? You know, so many armor rays in my hand. A lot of Amuros. I should probably save this for a future turn. Probably save everything if I'm being honest. Actually no, I can ping this and then suicide into it next turn with the gun tank. So the gun tank can trade into whatever I want there. 4 armor rays. All I need is units now. Hopefully a Gundam. Would be pretty cool. Haven't seen a Gundam in this 3rd game right now. Okay, gets to do that to us. It's pretty good. Meter Cruise is good. Especially if we get a baby Kshatriya. We do not. Let's kill this guy. Do I need an Amuro now, or can I just wait? Probably don't want to take too much damage. Okay, 4/4. I can only heal 1. don't exactly have many things to do here. Seven health. I mean, I can kind of force him to block me with the Amuro here. That's okay. At least we got the big blocker out of the way. He's gonna hit me with suppression this turn. Yep. Okay, we lost that game. So the issue with that game was I should have probably mulliganed my hand with Amuros trying to get units. Playing Pepsi Ping. You don't want pilots in your hand. Ideally, you want a lot of units because you really are like trying to play a bunch of guys. But also kind of unfortunate that we drew all league pilots all game. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's swap over now to the other decks. Deck builder. My decks. Pepsi Ping. Let's create the Neo Zeong deck. I want to create my client's variation if I can, which is here somewhere. Nope. Where is my client at? Talisman? Yeah, let's copy this over. Does Eggman have a copy button? Copy to clipboard. Deck builder, import deck. Import deck. Neo Zeong blocker slop. Neo Kira, let's name it that. Okay, this is gonna be a very boring game, I think, because it's literally blocker slot, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go second always. I'll keep the hand because why not? It's all blockers anyways. Play another Lifrith here. We win the late game anyways.
From town to town, from London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
I'm gonna get rid of aggressive demeanor for sure. Let's play my. Could go Ale Strike and stuff. Could wait. Could play Silver Bullet. Let's get rid of. Let's force him to play the Ale Strike out early. If he wants to play it. Then we're good. He also makes a sword. He plays Perfect Strike. We have multiple bases in our hand now, which is a slight issue.
Here we go.
I'm gonna definitely attack with the Sword Strike. I'm okay with letting it die. Trade. Good enough. A lot of bricks in my hand. Yo, physics. How's it going? We did just win a bunch of games playing Blue, Red, Pepsi, Ping. It's pretty good. This guy doesn't want to do anything to me. He plays the O. The O is irrelevant. We'll play another one of these guys, and we'll put this thing. What's Pepsi Ping? It's the blue-red Gundam Merida Cruise build from GDO 1. Red-blue. When you pair this unit with a pilot, -2 AP for the turn. Not too important. Certified Neo Zeong. I don't find it. Probably should have kept that blocker in my hand because I need to get full frontal units. Any update for that list? The deck that I just played, Pepsi Ping, it's not perfected yet, but this is kind of where I was at. You want to mulligan your pilots so you want to try to get as many units as possible in your hand in the early game. And then this is where I was at. That we were just playing. We beat an aggro deck and a wing deck. And then we lost to only game we lost we had 5 pilots in our hand, so we lost that one. How's your whatnot been going? Whatnot. We are sold out. Damn. Sold out, bro. You need some inventory. You need to buy my inventory. This guy's swing with a 4-4. I don't care about this guy mostly at the moment, so we'll just let him die. Then whatnot degens are thirsty, baby. Yes. He wants to swing 6 into my unit. He's gonna arrest something. Yes, sir. We need the plug on sealed. I don't have the plug on sealed, unfortunately. That is something that I do not have. I would be able to get sealed product for Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and I think Magic, but Magic's garbage. In Canada, I can get some stuff. I just can't get that. I can't get Bandai products. But I can get Konami products for sure. Yeah, no one does. Not even Digital has a plug. Exactly. I don't know where these guys get this stuff from. It's just kind of insane. Let's kill this guy first. I don't even want to swing. Because I can probably nuke it. Nah, let's just swing. Let's just swing. Alright, and then we're pretty happy with that. We'll just end the turn. I have to go to this door real quick and grab some my delivery here, so I'll be right back. He's attacking me with that guy. I mean, I can let my Neo's Young die here. But it'll kill both anyways. I just realized I came all the way downstairs, but I forgot my delivery in the... at the door. Gotta put the ice cream straight into the refrigerator. Yeah, all of this stuff is irrelevant at the moment. I'm losing to my own O deck. Ice cream goes in the freezer, bro. Yeah, that's what I meant. The freezer. I kind of have to block this. Well, I could Kira bound something with Ale Strike. Whatever. Morning house. It's like the afternoon. I wonder if everybody's asleep. We're pretty happy here with what we have. No, you don't block. I do not block. I've killed, like, I don't know where my boss monster's at, because I've killed the O, the unicorn, a bunch of stuff, and he just keeps on playing with shit. I'm sitting here like out of cards. There's the Neo Zeon gone. Now it's like I gotta go here, then I gotta go here. And then it literally doesn't matter what I do. Yeah, Naval Bombardment is good. Problem is that I've only seen one Neo Zeong, and he's seen every single card in his deck. And yeah, it's a big problem. I mean, him having the unicorn banisher there was pretty fortunate for him. Yeah, we got low rolled. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Look at it, it's got another link. He's got another link. How can I do anything against such power? Well, that was garbage. We'll go again. Like, we shouldn't be losing to a late game battle, but of course we don't have... If our Neo Zeong dies, we're kind of just in trouble. I think the deck needs adjustments, needs more big boss monsters like level 8 G-Clocks. Against those blocker matchups. Like, the O is one of those decks that, like, you know, I can't, it's a powerful deck in the late game. And if he sees 3 O's and like 5 unicorns, it is what it is. G-Clocks is cool for top decking. I love, well, G-Clocks, yes, big damage, 3 damage ping. This can swing a lot, suppression. I don't know what this guy's playing, but yeah. I play this deck, you don't need Graceful, you just need more units or pings. The Graceful, there's only 2 in there, and we have Overflowing Affection, discard it, so technically it doesn't exist in the deck anyways. But Graceful is definitely very good against like high rolling against aggro. If you can get it like Striker Pack. I'm not a huge fan of Graceful either. But it's like as soon as aggro just doesn't exist anymore, I'll just be like, yes, cool. We don't have to care about running these anti-aggro cards. The sad part is you're not even exaggerating the 30 on the 30s and 5 unicorns too. Yeah, the 3 O's, yeah. 3 O's, 5 unicorns, 8 boss monsters to my 1 Neo Zeong and 1 Freedom. Not good, especially when he has so much draw power. My value comes from drawing card or from killing cards. He comes from drawing cards. Couldn't keep up with that. I mean, we're gonna get more red cards next set, right? We're gonna get another big red boss monster probably. And of course, there's a whole Neo Zeong or Neo Zeong starter deck coming out as well. The game's gonna definitely gonna change as soon as those starter decks are released. I'm pretty confident, but I don't know how much is gonna change. That's the problem. It's not like aggro's not gonna get a new mechanic and support. You're interested in the G Internal Star deck? Man, the G Internal stuff just looks not good. I'm still gonna look forward to like building a G Internal Star deck, but it just feels like they purposely made all the cards in G Eternal worse, straight up worse than normal cards, and that's just garbage, right? It's like, why would you nerf the cards yourself because they're designed for a more, multiplayer format, whatever, rather than just letting us, just print good cards. I think it's something Pulse. I don't know what something Pulse is. Let's see, how much was my order from Skip the Dishes? I also need to make sure that I got everything in here and I'm not missing anything. I should probably look through here what I actually got. Okay, we got 2 boxes of donuts, mini donuts. Then we got our... Oh my god, bro. We got this. We got 2 dozen cookies and cereal. Is that all I ordered? 2 donuts, 2 cookies, done. Cereal and ice cream. That's what I ordered. Okay, we have everything that I ordered. Perfect. The card don't look great, but I like SD. It's called Generation Pulse. Yeah, I like SD a lot too. But I was hoping that they would give us the actual SD Gundams that transform and combine and stuff, not like the game. The game is not something I'm just like super into. Playing a green Wing. He's playing Neo Zeong as well, probably. Diabetes is a go. Yes, sir. Coach SK neckbeard reveal at 55 live viewers. I did reach 100 viewers at one point. It was like 97 or 98 viewers. Back when I first started live streaming, but then I don't know what happened exactly. Because you remember we used to have like 40, 50 viewers. Now we generally stay between 20 and 30-ish. So hopefully we can get back. By the way, I'm gonna be on Wednesday with Risu. Yeah, with Risu, I'm supposed to be doing the Eagle Nest at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eagle Nest. I should be co-streaming or co-casting the tournament. So if you guys want to keep your stuff pinned for that. Trying to go back to 50s for algorithm. Yeah, maybe because I haven't been uploading a lot of video content because there's nothing to talk about in GDO 4. Really, and I've kind of given everything to the community in the first place. That might be why. Finally, yeah, finally. That's Stoke. Yeah, we'll see how I do with the casting side of things. Oh man, my Sword Strike dies. Clearly should attack with the Sword Strike first. I don't know why I didn't. I think if you want more viewers, you might want to set up a streaming schedule. Yeah, the schedule helps. The reason I don't have a streaming schedule is because I have to coach. And so my entire schedule is based around coaching. And so if I take on a new client today, for example, if House signs up for coaching, and he's like, I want coaching on Sunday and whatever, then it's like I can't really do anything. I get the notification when you go live and I always click right away. Hell yes. Yeah, most people get the notification. I was gonna see because I've streamed on Saturday. I feel like Saturday gets me quite a bit of viewers. But Sunday, I'm trying to test it out today. It's still early in the morning for most people. Supposed to be about 5 minutes late. Sounds good. I'm gonna see how many people we can get in the chat on Sundays. Cause yeah. Yeah, so I don't have a streaming schedule. I was gonna also buy this I was gonna buy some stuff, but I'm really trying to save up. Cause I had to pay I don't even know, a bunch of money towards the wedding, so it's not like I have a... I'm trying not to spend any money at all on anything. Period. I'm trying to just save up a bunch of money and then yeah, come back and see where I'm at with coaching. I'll probably get a dual monitor setup. I'll probably get a camera, multi-camera setup for everything, but it depends on how good it goes. If I get consistent 40-50 viewers, then we're pretty happy, but I need more coaching clients. Keep asking chat questions and stick on for stuff like overflowing is a bad card that gets the chat rolling. I mean, yeah, Sunday most people sleep in or go to church, so morning can be random. Exactly. That's what I'm testing today. I was like, yeah, today's a good time to stream. Because normally I'm coaching on Sundays. Yeah, normally I'm coaching on Sundays, so I don't bother with streaming. But today I was free. Because the person I was going to play Warhammer with basically 9 minutes from now, his car got messed up, so he's coming in on Tuesday to play 40k with me instead. And that's kind of where we're at. Also feeding the algorithm, yeah. Okay, we won a game. We don't have unforeseens in the deck yet. Probably need to put something in here at some point. Hype GG. I'm gonna be getting on a call with Rain Knight today. So me and Rain Knight are getting on a call today to talk about I guess video ideas for him. So I'm gonna be getting on a call with him later today. So I'm assuming Rain Knight's gonna be pumping out some content next month. Obviously EBO1 content, I'll also put out some stuff on that. Maybe make a SD Gundam deck list or something. Go down to 1 graceful and down to 1 naval, put in G-Quacks from 03. I can do that. The navels are on the list because it's gonna stick with it's my client's list. So I'm just like playtesting it just to playtest it. Probably making adjustments here soon. Okay, he just wants to do that. Perfectly fine. I like Rain Knight, he's a really down-to-earth guy. Yep. For sure. Rain Knight helped me out. He still makes thumbnails for me if I randomly ask him. Super chill. I know one of my clients, Paul, he wanted to actually go travel like 40 minutes, an hour out to where Rain Knight's locals was to go like play and meet him. But Rain Knight doesn't always show up to his locals, so yeah. He's just going wide. Let's crack the shield. We don't dox the boys here. Let's change the Nero Cura up. So let's go graceful down to 1. I almost like Witch and the Bride a lot more if I'm gonna be honest. Close combat, I just feel like we just don't need close combats in the deck. I feel like we could just use other cards that are just better, like 4 Rick Diaz's I feel like is a lot better. And then G-Quacks. Let's put 3 of those in there. Or Justice can also work. But we should link though, come out to the shop for the Assemble launch. The Assemble launch is when? Because remember, I'll be gone till October something. October like 7th or 8th. I'm not in North America. I'm in Asia. Also for the Gundam Assemble, physics, For Gundam Assemble, you'll be getting like alternate cards for the tournaments, like winner cards, not trading cards, but alternate cards for your units. Maybe like foil or something. For Star Wars Shatterpoint, they turned them into foil cards. So yeah, did he actually kill everything on my board? He did. I wanted to challenge Ray Knight to the Gundam Battle of Death, but found out he was also a 3-time Kumate Bloodsport champion. Decided a friendly game instead. Yeah, congrats. Yes, thanks. I don't exactly know what all that means, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know when the Gundam Assemble launch exactly is, but I know the StarCraft game, the StarCraft miniature game. I bought the 3-player all-in bundle, so I'm gonna be playing that. Cost me 1,130 Canadian dollars to buy all 3 armies and one of every single model or model kit box, whatever. Yo, Taker, how's it going? Sounds good. I'm so for Assemble. If you guys need your figurines painted, stop by my Whatnot shop. I'm the cheapest and fastest commission painter on the market. Here you guys go. Question is, do I block this guy or do I not block it? I feel like I don't need to block it. I just want to grab a pilot if I can. There it is, baby. We don't block it. We grab the pilot. We got Kira Ailstrike. Strike game looks fun. Think that was long overdue. Yeah. It's gonna be focused on competitive side. It's probably gonna be a better game than Warhammer 40k. Because as a professional Warhammer 40k player, I think the game is not very good. And GW does not do a good... There's nothing good going on about it, essentially. Okay. I gotta do this. The question is, what are we bouncing? We're gonna bounce a token, right? And I'm gonna Ailstrike, swing at him, get rid of the white base so it doesn't get card advantage. Now we can continue to take hits to our face. We go into the Suicide into the Rick Dom and get that out of the way, but I want to build card advantage. I think it's okay to get rid of Rick Dom. Yeah, we'll get rid of Rick Dom, not take the breach hit. End the turn. I just bought the LR++ Destiny Gundam. Keep seeing it go back steadily and had to pull the trigger. Damn, Taker. Yeah, it's gonna get another support next set. So that's crazy, man. Big purchase. Big purchase. It's a big purchase. That's like... I think that's like... That's more than 3 months of coaching with me. If it's... I think the LR Destiny is like $1,100, $1,200 or something. So yeah, that's literally like 4 or 5 months of coaching with me or something. Maybe even 6 months because you're in US dollars. Not 6 months though, but yeah, it's pretty expensive. Very expensive. You get it slabbed? Yeah. Let's kill that guy. Let's get more card advantage built up here. Let's play a bunch of Lifrith and then just wait for other stuff. 838 USD with tax. 838 US dollars is, yeah, that's almost 3 months of coaching with me. Almost 3 months. So that's like 2.5 months of coaching with me. Maybe 2 months with coaching. Or with tax, I mean. He wasn't swinging to this and just deal damage to me. Sure. Yeah, that's like 2.5 months of coaching with me. almost 3 months. He can't do anything to me at the moment. What I need to do is block this guy. That's the most important part. It's 2 months of mostly and 2 weeks of coaching after tax. Yes, nailed it. There you go. It's a lot of coaching hours. He's swinging at my shields with that one. That's fine because I don't want him to play more cards, so we'll take that one. Give us a Kira. Nice. Haven't graded any of them. Just have to have them double sleeve and binder. We can take this hit as well. He has 3 more attacks, but not enough to kill me exactly. I have enough to kill him though. Actually, I don't know why I blocked that. I had game on the board. That was my fault. Let's kill this guy. I have 3 blockers, he has 4 attackers. We're pretty much safe here. I can throw this guy here. He doesn't have an Amro, so I can block one of these guys if I want next turn. He whiffed. That's very good. I have messages of every deck and set, so yeah, very nice. Yeah, I can just block this guy and kill it. Because the base is going to give me another card to my hand. Went X2 with Purple White Minerva at NTC. Patches is done. It's my original deck for sure. Aggro, but I always shockingly always beaten Wing. Yeah, Wing is a deck that can be beaten quite a bit. Swing here. Play Neo Zeong. Ping that guy off. And then we just... Doesn't matter what we do actually. Well, we could give another Gundam Amuro. We'll just pass. Yep, Purple White Minerva. It's definitely a deck list. I have to just do something here in a second. After I win this game, I'm gonna take a quick, like, minute break. Going out for my run, time to get yoked. Make sure to work off that cookie fat before the wedding. Ribeyes and potato salad diet. Have a good stream, bro. Thanks, Physics. I will see you when you get back from your run. I'm gonna be starting to run as well. The end of this month, we are going all in. 60 days, if not more, of non-stop action. Of working out, running, workout, like just crazy. 60 days. I have 60 days to get absolutely jacked, essentially. Okay, so we adjusted the deck list a little bit. We're gonna copy this. I'm gonna put it into the... into the thing. That's not it. Alright. Only thing I'm thinking of changing is Strike Gundam, the draw one, as a 2 of Ray. Not totally sure. Ray Phantom Zaku is pretty good. I will be right back.
Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero.
And I'm back. Had to broom the area. Let's play some more red white here.
Just like the streetlights lit this town like a fire.
And I'm gonna grab these cookies and start eating some.
Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in
Actually, I got more than 2 dozen cookies. I got 36 triple chocolate cookies. After regional, I'm done with the game until GTO 5 comes out. Yeah, GTO 4 has not been the most exciting set. You know the game isn't good when topping an NTC and you don't feel anything? I mean, yeah, there's no reason to go to your locals or any events outside of winning a $1,000 car. Like, if that prize wasn't there, nobody cares about this game. Literally. And then people going to regionals, I don't know why they're spending so much money to go to regionals when it's like, you know, there's no prize support there either, so it's like, whatever. The game needs more mechanics. The only mechanic in the game is tap your resources to play guys. Block attacks with blockers. Shield area cards have burst. Cool, we're done. In your state? Yeah, that's fine then. Hopefully you top it. Get another card to add to your collection. a 2 hour drive to experience a big event. It was fun when I would go to like a Yu-Gi-Oh event or Magic the Gathering event. Mostly Yu-Gi-Oh because that's what I played a lot as a kid. But I was always alone, so it was like whatever. And I was a kid anyways, so it was just me and my dad. Do I just want to all-in attack him? I guess, whatever. Let's just go for it. Let's do the classic Kira beatdown strategy where we don't care. And my opponent loses like half his health for no reason. And there he is. He's down to 2 shields or 3 shields and has 1 dude on the board. Good vibes, hopefully. A good time. Yep. Close combat helps him out. You know, people say good vibes at these tournaments, but then I sit down and I think to myself, if I play against aggro and he high rolls me or just kills me, it's not very good vibes. It's more like I should not have came here. We got point of aggro is the majority, then it's gonna be mostly getting annoyed. Yeah. So you can do what the other top regional players do and just not play into aggro ever. Yo, Joseph, how's it going? How is it going? Welcome in. I don't know who else is in here, but good morning, I guess. Waiting for the day red or green cards get their own show of resolve or some sort of card draw like blue.
Rages around like an ocean in my head.
Well, we're probably never gonna get something like that. And honestly, we don't need card. We do need card advantage. Green definitely has gotten no support. We definitely need like level 9, level 10 boss monsters for green so we can ramp into them and just destroy everybody. We also need some sort of generic like units and command cards for green for sure. We have some of the best searchers in the game, which is very good. But yeah, got a locals today. I'm gonna try League Barbados deck I've been playing online. Nice, go for it. Sapphire's gonna make 3 nasty decks out of the bad and the 8 in HR decks and 8 cure decks. We'll see what they do out the back. Yeah, everyone's gonna be playing a lot of the Kira stuff and the pilots that have like 8 pilots. But don't worry, I'm probably gonna put out like a lot of videos immediately, which unfortunately is not very good for the algorithm. If I just upload like videos 24/7. But yeah. Let's go at the shields, because who cares? Give him Amro. Yeah, again, I don't know if you want coaching DX Taker, but anybody who wants coaching in chat for GTO 5, make sure you guys hit me up like today, basically, or yesterday, because I need people to pre-sign up for GTO 5 since I'm going to be doing all the work before those cards even hit the shelves. As soon as the cards are revealed from Bandai, I will have pretty much every single deck made for every single archetype, and I'm putting in more reps into the decks that my clients requested. Watch it do something dumb with Wing and make the Endless Walls cards not be G-Team Operation Meteor. That will be very depressing, and that is something that Bandai would do, and then everybody's gonna be very upset about it. And I don't want a Kira / whatever. Any link to your Discord? There's no link to my Discord house. My Discord is for clients only. Would you like to sign up for coaching and be a client? You will gain access to my Discord. And the other 100 people in there, but what is this hand? But yeah, there's no link to my Discord. Nothing really happens in my Discord anyways. Unless people want to playtest and webcam games and stuff. Sometimes discuss the new cards, obviously. That's fair. Yeah, the only reason my Discord is for clients only is because I don't want anybody from the outside coming in who is gonna discuss things who's not on the same who's not on the same wavelength as everybody else in the server. And anytime I've had people join that are not on the same wavelength or haven't got coached, there's always been a Discord and people like end up leaving, or someone decides to argue or even shit talk me for no reason. I'm like, you're not even a client, you're in here talking bad about me for no reason. So yeah, I just don't have anybody else join. Play this. Unlike there's like so many other servers that, you know, people talk to or talk in. So mine is just my clients. It's a lot of pilots in my hand. It's a lot of Kiras in my hand too. Oh, I can start a goal. I didn't know I can start a goal. I'm not gonna start a goal. I'll do one. One super chat. Timer 3 hours. Well, let's do an hour. Although there's no point of doing this actually. Yep, no problem. I got double cure in my hand to take out all of his cards. We'll see what he wants to do. Excellent. Question: how quickly in 2 years will then say we are rotating out one of your cards? Most of the alts will crash in value even if they are OPP. Yes. In 2 years, suspect that all the cards in the game will definitely drop to 0 value. That is gonna happen. For sure. So I think all the other Bandai games also have rotation, and they already revealed that in this GTO 5 cards, aka year 2, it says 2 on the top right hand corner instead of 1. So yeah. Rotation is what is gonna, I mean, I never play any games that have rotation. Like, the only game that I would play that has rotation is Riftbound, and that's it. Because they're doing it in a specific way. And it's Riftbound, with a very big game, very competitive game. Anything else, I don't play. I don't play those type of games. I just don't care about I hate games that have rotation. It's true. Only value were the alt arts, promos, and LR pluses. Yeah, and even then, we don't know if those cards are also gonna drop like a lot, right? It's like, who knows? They're basically, the hope for Gundam is, and Bandai's hope is, that this game becomes what One Piece is, where people just want to slab up everything and sell everything for like infinite dollars. And I don't think Gundam's gonna become like that, because it's not One Piece, and One Piece is also starting to like kind of crash. Yeah. At first I assumed the number meant edition, but when we first saw it, it meant year, and I was like, oh, they can't reprint these, and you never know which one is which. There should be a way to tell which one is which, probably somewhere on the card at some point. But they reprint everything. Bandai games reprint everything and alt out everything. Um. Gun will probably fall into the Dragon Ball category, semi-dead card game, but the IP caused enough sales to keep the collectors and enthusiasts. I think Gundam has the chance to be something like Dragon Ball, Union Arena, things like that. But I don't know what they're gonna do with the game. Nobody really knows until GTO 5 and the Star Decks hit. Once those things hit the shelves, that's when we're gonna finally be like, okay, we know what you're doing with the game. And yeah, I mean, everybody's kind of hoping that Gundam officially launches, or at least that's what I'm saying, that Gundam officially launches at the end of the year with the new Star Decks coming out in basically year 2. Because year 1, I keep telling everybody that year 1 was basically another beta. Like, they played alpha. Beta was actually alpha. And then this is the beta edition where we're actually playtesting thoroughly and finding out all the stuff. And unfortunately, the beta is just, you know, 4 to 5 sets of cards that are either going to get power crapped or they're going to be just, I mean, just basic cards like live frits and stuff. Or Logan Paul video and balloons it. I mean, if that happens, that'll be a thing. From what I gather from Japan, rumor the Gundam card game first anniversary set will be a reprint from GT1 cards and Star Decks to help those who missed out. That's insane. See, right there is like crazy that they're gonna have reprints of GTO1 and those things and anniversary set. I mean, it's gonna be alt arts, obviously, but it's like, dude. I mean, it's good for me because I didn't buy any of the GTO1 stuff really. Besides Wing, but again, it's anniversary strap. People are probably gonna buy like 2 of those and try to like scalp them and all that stuff anyways. I have like nothing to play right now. It's kind of gross that I have nothing to play. Year 1's beta, if that's true, then already disappointing. Yeah, it's very disappointing. Especially GTO 1, the set that like most of us already have. I mean, it's only gonna bring the value down of those cards even more probably, since especially the alt arts. I mean, it should at least. Power Creeper bust? Exactly. They need to evolve the game. The game needs to become something completely new. And if it's not going to, then we're all going to sit here and basically, Gundam's going to basically end up dying. I was going to make a whole video about this, but I ended up not making it because I didn't have a thumbnail for it, essentially. But, yeah, we won this game as well. Just playing red-white blocker swap. 25 viewers, let's go. Looks like people are waking up finally. People are waking up. Let's do another thing. Let's play again. This deck is doing well so far. So far doing really, really well. Where did he go? Where did he go? Not him. Tillsman. Okay, do I keep this hand? I feel like I'm probably drawn to a bunch of more stuff. I should keep it. I have my early game, I have my late game, I have my mid game. You know what people will say, it's just the anniversary thread, next will be better. Yeah, exactly. They've been saying this in GTO 1, dude. I heard that set 3 is gonna be the power set, then set 4, and then set 5. It's like, bro, they just didn't design this game with anything in mind. They just printed cards and followed the classic Bandai philosophy of Gotta have units, levels, resources, and blockers. That was it. There was nothing else. It was very easy. It was very easy to design Gundam. Like any child could have designed this game, especially if you already gave them, hey, this is a Bandai game. We want to follow the Bandai philosophy. I mean, I would have made a better game and better cards than what they did with this. It's very sad. I kind of want to play the Rick Diaz here so I can go offensive. That's right, you guys are in the right channel to hear me talk about straight facts and no bullshit. There's like so many better card games. I just don't know why people don't just go play those card games. So much better card game quality in other games than this. This game is really not the greatest game ever. And I hate that I have to sit down against somebody who's like 0-5 every single tournament, and round 1 he pairs into me. I have to sit there and think, well, what am I supposed to do against this guy? And then he's playing aggro, and then there's like a high chance that I lose. And it's like, dude, this guy should never beat me in anything in life. Literally. I think people can't handle the truth that the game is brain dead and dumb people have a chance since the game doesn't do anything requiring a real skill minus sequencing. Yes. I mean, there's a lot of people on the internet who are like YouTubers who also think the game requires some stupid skill, which, I mean, they've been saying this in GTA 1. I think it's so wrong. Aggro is just so stupid. I mean, IBO Academy was saying it for so long that this game, you gotta be good at the game to play aggro and all this stuff. But then he went 3-3 against Eggman on live stream, which just shows that, you know, that could have been his run. All of the runs that anybody has in this game are all nonsense. And anybody who tops a tournament in this game is basically just fluke. It's all just a straight fluke. Let's give it to this guy. Question is, do I want to play this right now? I probably do, just in case I want to draw some more cards. I don't really need the Ailstrike, but he could summon more tokens. Let's play a blocker out. We're doing good. Let's see what he got. So there's this token. I got rid of my Ailstrike. That's okay. I need to send a message to my fiance. Leaving Yu-Gi-Oh just makes me appreciate Yu-Gi-Oh infinitely more. It's really the best card game in my opinion. Yes, it's 100% the best card game. 1,000,000,000%. Yu-Gi-Oh is the best card game ever made, and I've had that opinion since day one, non-biasedly. I will say that Magic the Gathering, for how the system is built and card games and all this, I was the guy who created it, used math and stuff, is its own thing, but it's not it's not the best. It's like, it's built really, really good foundation wise, with lands and everything, but Yu-Gi-Oh is the best card game overall, period, because in Yu-Gi-Oh you really are almost like driving do I want to take, yeah, I want to block it. It's fine, block it. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh is a Formula 1 car, which not everybody can handle. It's amazing. I think we all agree Magic started all this. Magic was like a card game, yeah, it started a bunch of stuff, but do I even want to kill this guy? I guess I do want to kill him. And just so I don't get Amaroed, I'm gonna do that. But Yu-Gi-Oh is the greatest card game ever. The entire Bandai gain resources and Hearthstone. Hearthstone and Bandai and all these card games that give you a free resource every single turn and you level up by default is really a shitty card design or game design. Honestly, it's not good game design. They're basically just cheating in a sense. And they think that, you know, these level system, and then Bandai added level systems on top of that. Like, imagine having resources but not having level systems on top of that. It's the stupidest thing. There should never have been levels, only cost, and their games would have been just better. Having a level system is just completely stupid. It's their way of like gatekeeping you. Like, so much gatekeeping going on in Bandai card games because they don't want you to do, they want to make sure everything is not overpowered, and because they're trying to make everything not overpowered, it makes a lot of cards bad. And this is how you lose, guys. You just can't do nothing. We just lost to a bunch of GM drops. It's crazy to me. Okay, we played a bunch of this deck. It's doing pretty well. Question is, what else do I want in this deck in particular? 2 Inspector cards would be perfect there. Yeah. But trust me, even if I had those in my hand, I would have to drop my entire hand to wipe his board. And then I would still probably end up losing because he would just get cards back to his hand or whatever at some point. My decks. Let's go back to I want to play some Cubelian stuff as well. There's also the G-Fred Hathaway deck list. I don't like Unicorn Gundam Destroy Mode too much. I kind of don't even want to play it, I'm going to be honest. Kind of don't want to play it. Now there's no blue cards in here, period. I'm playing a lot of burst stuff, playing Marulas for ping damage, playing all range attacks. Let's just play mono red. Let's see how far mono red can get us. Just for the funsies, honestly. He put a Kira on it. Strange. Well, I've got all this burn damage in my hand, like a bucket load of it. I was surprised to see that they're adding Raider Gundam and Calamity Gundam in the next set as well. Just all of a sudden, I was like, wow, that's interesting. They're just making it rares of it, I guess. Which is something. Let's get that guy out of the way. At this point, they are just announcing anything and everything to build excitement, but like, when most of these cars are duds, my expectations are low, and now magically everything is viable. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know why they're revealing these stupid pictures, man. Like, just give us the cards. Just show us what the set does. Like, stop wasting our time. Like, you know, it's a huge waste of time. Eight HP. I mean, if I do Hathaway, I can attack into sync units, but it's not really what I'm trying to do here. Let's get value, I guess. Probably should have put a shot from my hand, but it is what it is. Is he gonna unforeseen me or something? Nope. Yes, no, yes, no. Because none of the sites set in deck are gonna fail. Spoon feeding, good news, which is a, yeah. Siege Boy. Okay. You still die, but sure. Goodbye. Mr. Unicorn. He has another one in his hand. Okay. We can ping something for damage. Ping the Lifrith, why not?
Empty hearts and neon lights. The playing with
Close combat. We'll ping this guy.
get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh.
Is he gonna give me minus AP again? Let's find out.
Overthinking, oh.
Let's find out if he's gonna give me minus AP again with a card from his hand. Probably is.
I'm singing, take me to a world of silver, no more heartbreaks, tears.
Nope, he's got 2 life left. And that means I'm going to kill it.
Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah,
Do I really want to go after this guy?
and I'll tell
Ugh.
myself it's fine to be alone.
The fact I have to do this all because in the game of Gundam he could have a 3rd suppression unit or some stupid thing in his hand is outrageous. One instant way to make this game better: every unit from shield added to hand or it deals damage to a card. Attack, get some damn use out of it. The game would not become better. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The game would not become better if they change the rules and every single card out of burst is now gonna either kill your guys or whatever. That's what Union Arena and the other card games do, and those card games are complete ass. And so yeah, I don't agree with that take. That just a that's literally Bandai's own cope answer of how can we make a bad card game with bad game design and then put like some stupid rule into it where shields give you more comeback mechanics. Games should not have giant comeback mechanics that are completely reliant on RNG. I'm just like over here like playing random cards. So one of the only reasons I think me and a lot of other people even play this game is because the shield area is not automatic burst. Like, my burst decks were very strong and very good, but they were an archetype that I made and pushed for and won with and had skill go into it in playing it and building it. And if every single card has burst and every card is going to interact with your opponent, like, the game is just going to be super RNG and complete garbage. Ninzar, the stronger you make burst draw, the more you push the game towards stalemates where nobody swings at all until they have lethal, or shield to make X amount on damage to be destroyed the further down. Yeah, they could do the further down, but again, it's not even we don't even have to do that. Obviously we need to do something, that's for sure. But yeah, we're gonna have to basically just wait and see what they do. They had no safety measure in the shield area besides, but if they start printing more stronger burst cards, it can be a thing. Or honestly, just like power creep. Power creep are units, power creep are things, and ban people from playing 16 and 20 GMs in a deck. That's literally it. Like, people should not be able to play all of those GMs in a singular deck. It's complete nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. What mechanics do you think they will make this game better? I mean, I think most Bandai games have like a life gimmick. Then we need purple to gain access to like actual multi-destroy Gundams or units. We need green to get actual ramp and actual endgame boss monsters. Wing Zero is not an endgame boss monster. There's only like 2 level 9s in the game. We need more level 9s, level 10s in the game that say, okay, this is the late game. This is what the late game looks like. When we see a level 10 unit hit the game, we're gonna start to realize, okay, this is how powerful like a level 10 unit is. We're just not there yet. Searcher should allow the ability to, once you get the card, shuffle the deck. Banshee lets you do it. They're not gonna allow that because Bandai's stupid. Again, Bandai, I don't think you guys understand. Bandai wants more RNG. Don't think about how to make the game actually better. Think about how can we improve the game while adding extra layers of RNG or extra layers of having multiple cards to do something. That's what you gotta think about. Which I know sounds really stupid, but that's how it is. We need to remove aggro first, then power creep the cards. I mean, the simple way to removing aggro is limit the amount of cards you can have in a deck that have the exact same. They're the exact same card. You should not be able to play Lifrith and Flats in the same deck. You should not be able to play Zolwart and the League Militaire Blocker in the same deck. You should not be able to play GM plus Hyzak plus Zaku 2 and Gray's Custom in the same deck. The game has no board wipes. Every card game has a board wipe, doesn't matter what cost it is. And again, every single card has card advantage. Every single card has card advantage. Okay? It's ridiculous that every single card generates you more cards. I'm just dead here. I don't have anything to play. Instead, not undead. That's why white is so important to have in a deck. Like, what is this? This is Gundam, bro. Gundam is so stupid. It's completely ridiculous, this game. Okay, well, that was our mono red deck that we just don't play. Limiting the similar stats will actually allow more unique deck building. Exactly. I mean, a lot of you guys see my deck list. I don't run the same cards, and I have 0 aggro videos except for Cyclops team on my channel. I have no Blur Pull, no 1-year war garbage, whatever. And if I do, it's with Mikube and other stuff going on. Red, blue, red, blue. I like Aegis Gundam as well. Let's go back to this deck and build the Atherin, more aggro variant of this deck. Atherin is red, but we want white for Justice Gundam, which is a thing. How do I make this deck better? I mean, having more aggro cards, I don't want to do that. Unicorn Banshee mode, I really just don't feel like I need this card. Two Corsicas could be a thing. Two Show Resolves could be a thing. Should probably just play 2 random aggro cards. Actually, we'll put this unique one. No, there's no point. We'll just play this one. Do you see them making new white cards to draw? Wait. Let me read everything. Undead of banned GM units. What do you think of them adding 40k like Force Organization style? No, they're not gonna add Force Organization to this game. That's just ridiculous. We need to remove aggro instead. Undead. Oh yeah, no. Limiting the similar stat line cards will actually allow more unique deck building. Yep. If they don't fix this by GTO 5, how many people do you see quitting? If they don't fix it by GTO 5, you're gonna see a giant chunk of the community leave, probably 30% at least, which is huge. Like, there's people in this chat. Most of the people watching this are also gonna quit. I'm gonna be doing it because I have to make money. But yeah, it's gonna be a high amount of people quitting the game immediately. The game will just be like, nope, it's done. We need to stop buying. We need to stop looking at Gundam stuff. Let's go pick up a different card game, because we can't not play card games for like, 3 to 6 to 9 months. Like, some of my clients haven't been playing Gundam for 6 months straight because nothing is going on at all. It's just like no point. There's like no point of playing it, essentially. Do I need to play Kshatriya? I guess I can play it next turn. I can just wait. It's probably good if I just play another Rizal to go aggressive. I'm quitting by GTO 6 if they don't. Only reason 6 is because I've got pre-orders, exactly. And Taker's got a master set of everything, so it's like, even people who are collecting the entire range of the cards are quitting. I think with the new effects, such greater revival, they'll probably see more avenues with unit removal, pink damage, which probably answer aggro better. It's not going to answer aggro better because, again, you're looking at cards that need to be printed at level 3 or lower, essentially, because the game is over by turn 4, turn 5. That's the problem. The game is over by turn 4, turn 5, not by turn 6, and aggro just kills you and gets cheesy wins. And even if you do kill their units with fatal strikes or whatever, like sometimes you kill a unit that they got for free out of Corsica base. You kill a unit like Sharzaka 2, and it gives them another unit or a card. And then even if you get some positive trades, they play Zeong and they get, 2 to 3 free cards on the board. It's ridiculous. That doesn't fix the aggro issue. There's 0 ways to punish aggro turns 4 to 6 going wide. That's most of the issue with the frustration. Exactly. the GM spam deck is not only holding everybody else in check and gatekeeping the game, it's also gatekeeping real aggro decks. Because real aggro decks are trying to build up the board and do like combo or breach and do all these things, but it doesn't matter if your opponent just goes play 6 guys and swing. Then all your abilities don't matter because they're just killing you with weenies. Which is a thing. The suicide here first. Like, I don't even have to play my Link yet. I can actually just go wide and let him swing into me. That might give me an extra pilot, but reducing his shield count is pretty good. Yeah, now we can just play 2 guys and pass. Restriction on vanilla cards with the same level and stat profile instant fix. Yes, sir. That is what I've been saying. Those cards should not exist. It makes no sense. It's complete nonsense. How did he not take damage? He unforeseen me, okay. That's fine. He trades 1 card for 1 card. Not a problem at all. For health. Every pilot should be a built-in searcher. Flit is the gold standard in my opinion. Yeah, Flit is a pretty good card, and I think Age is getting more support next set as well. That I'm always like looking forward to. I even played Age. I think some of you guys in chat maybe, or I know somebody in Rain Knight server, he took Age to a tournament and got 2nd place at a locals or won the locals, and then somebody in Japan took my Age deck and actually got top in the NTC at NTC, which is you know, so Age Academy. Or Age Shenlong was actually a good deck. And how with synergy? I want to go back to OP, but it has severe power creep yellow issue. Yeah. One Piece is a game that I have not played, but I could play it, although I feel like there's no point playing it, to be honest, because it's in the Bandai game. Okay, this guy's just dead. This blue-red deck's doing pretty good overall. Another win. This deck is pretty much undefeated except for the game that we drew 5 pilots. Doing real hot. Cameron Sharp goes 2nd always versus SpongeBob. Keep the hand with the units. Bandai game is enough. One Bandai game is enough. What's the point of a different reskin? Exactly. Although I will say Digimon is a little bit different. But yeah, everything else is a reskin. I don't even like how the One Piece cards look, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the One Piece cards just look so weird. You know what I mean? And I feel like all the cards that look good are all the characters that are like full foiled and alternate arts. And I think One Piece, the only thing that's actually keeping it going realistically is the fact that it's the Pokemon disease, man. People are just paying $50,000 for some stupid Luffy card. It's like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, why are you guys paying 50 grand for this card? I just don't understand. I mean, nobody really understands, but you know, it's what it is. It is what it is. Just gonna go aggressive here. Is anybody in chat considering getting coaching from me or signing up for coaching for GTO 5? Give me a yes or a no. He bounces my guy, kills the other guy. I can just go wide on him all over again. Which is a thing. I mean, he's stalling me out pretty good here, but I think we're fine. I'm gonna sit on the master set, wait for whatever, some type of bloom, or dump everything in profit. It's a good sign, or a good thing to do. Sorry. Okay, so I'll take that as a no since nobody replied to my coaching services. I don't have Rosalius anymore. This guy has a bunch of health. He's million. I mean, I could crack his base and just go after his shields quite a bit. Probably should be what I do here. Just go after his shields, no big deal. Just go aggressive into wing because nobody cares about anything, to be honest. What did this guy just do? Nothing. Rosalius. Are you freaking kidding me, man? What a joke. What a complete and utter joke. He's going to 8 next turn, which is a issue. I'm going to be honest. It is a concern. And I probably shouldn't have dropped my whole hand, but whatever. Whatever. Maybe he doesn't have it. Yep, of course he has it. Let's take out his shields. And we're kind of set. Well, I did have the game, but now I don't, obviously. Unfortunate loss for us there. Dude had the answer to every single thing I threw at him, pretty much. Kind of unfortunate. This is why we play our Rizels. Because Rizels are good into Lifriths. Ail Strike, yep. I'm ahead on cards. Thus I should win the game. Like having a +2 card advantage against somebody is like very big, especially when I already have board control. But unfortunately in Gundam it amounts to a lot of nothingness, I'm gonna be honest. Which is quite sad. Okay, now we're up 5 cards on our opponent at the moment. Because we're gonna draw a card on our turn. Or we're up 4 cards, I guess. There's another Lifrith. He's finally running out of cards to play. Okay, there goes another Lifrith. Now we're up even more cards. I want to magically lose this game somehow and just be like, yeah, that's Gundam. You make all the good trades you want and be super powerful and aggressive, but it don't matter. Athrinzala.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard
If you play Justice Gundam, it don't matter. He's gonna have to like suicide it into us anyways, or block.
but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line.
I've had matches with a +4 or +5 card advantage and struggled to win the game aggro. Yeah, I mean, I've struggled to win the game when I did my wing stream. I was so far ahead and it didn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Either they're just gonna kill you or their shields are gonna give them exactly what they need, which is exactly why we cannot have our shields be like, I'm gonna swing Kshatriya into your shields, and they flip a wing 0 and the Kshatriya link just gets sent to the straight to the trash. That's just not how the game should be. You can't just start losing all your units based on RNG from your shield area. Or pilots or more burst cards or whatever. I think burst as a strategy exists, it's fine, but we don't want it to be the focus of the game like all the other Bandai games. And I definitely do not want people to have 10,000 cards in their hand. Like, look at this guy. He somehow has more cards than me. And I just don't understand. Like, just having more cards than me is ridiculous. Like, just die. Please just die, you know? Like, please just die. You can play a base, play a G-Quox, kill my guys, then I can't kill his base. And then I could kill his base, but then I would lose anyways. Like, there's a high chance of me losing. Like, look at this. I was at such a high advantage, and now I have no advantage. In fact, if he plays a G-Quox and a base, I'm dead. Atherin, that also, if he plays a base, I'm also dead or close combat. Yeah, if he put a base, I would just lose. It's game is very silly. It's a very silly game. Okay, what else was I gonna do? I could put the Justice Gundam Atherin build as well. Justice Gundam Atherin. I want to play the O, honestly. I haven't played the O in a hot minute. Or I can play this, like, Academy Wing variant that I don't want to play, really. Decks are doing pretty okay. They're doing solid. Zeong deck list, don't need to bother with this. Where's the other deck that I had? The one that I was gonna play, but I only played one game last time. Let's see, where is this Age? We could play some Age. Actually, I don't like this card. Everything else is cool. Blue is useless. Blue is not needed for the deck. Why did I have blue in the deck? I don't know why I had blue in the deck. But we don't need blue. I guess to make up for the fact that I'm going to be going down on these other things. I made a video on this, but I forget what it was. Playing this guy, we're playing this guy, we're playing all the breach stuff. Ultron for anti-blocker stuff. I'm playing Show Resolve just to draw. Something is missing. And I don't know what it is. Not that card. Oh, it's Rick. It's Rick Dom. Let's take this guy for a spin. There's Ultron. I kind of want to put the Academy stuff in here, honestly. Okay, now I gotta remind myself what this guy does. If this age unit it gets AP +1 and breach 1. That's all it does. It gets AP and breach 1. Not something I really need to worry about right now. What I need to worry about is generating extra cards into my hand. That's something. We drew another base.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for
Do I want to lose my age Gundam is the question. Probably not. I want him to bounce it back to my hand so I can draw a card and level up and all that. Because the base will die anyways from breach. As soon as I draw Shenlong or something. Dude, Age Device has to be a good card. I just don't know when it's gonna be. Like they need to introduce cards that say when I'm discarded, do something. Because there's a lot of decks that just want to discard cards like Galahorn and this and Age and whatever, but there's no abilities from discard from your hand. Like Galahorn needs cards that say when I'm discarded from my hand, from the hand, special summon me onto the battlefield or something. He bounces me, he goes after the base. Whatever. Okay, we can level up or draw a card. And now we can pretty much... I don't need to play a base. I can play Shenlong and pass though. And then keep Ultron up. I think I'll do that. I'll go down this and then next turn I can do Ultron and kill him. It's extremely incomplete. They do one pilot link and call it a day. Yeah. We need cards that utilize Age Device. Like if Age Device is in your trash area, this card gets played for free or something. If you discard Age Device, this happens. Honestly, Age Device on its own should have had this card counts as an Age card. And can be discarded for all the card effects. And then if this card is discarded utilizing the Age unit, you get to activate it for free. So it would give you free ramp and would give you 2 ramp off of the Age card. And if you discard it with something else, it would also generate you extra advantage or something. I did buy all the Age Altars on the cheap because I think it may be good cheap investment. Yes, I agree. I agree. Same thing with Galahorn as well. Both of those are excellent things to go into. Goodbye, Gale Strike. You suck. You are a garbage card. Unfortunately, I cannot attack directly into him. I could play a base again right now. Might as well. I do want to get my playset of the Age cards, but I'm honestly like, I'm holding myself back from buying anything, period.
Oh, you meant the world
Well, luckily we have Bridge Crew over here to do many things. I've got to put the Sheng Wu Fei on him, but it's fine. Commands do not have traits and archetypes is dumb. It's another way to make synergy better. Searcher should do searcher off trait alone, not card type. Yeah, I agree. There's so many holes in this game. It's a lot of holes. There's another breach card. Question is, do I need draw power or do I just want to play a big body who hits pretty hard? I feel like I need draw power instead. And then I'm set. Like, Witch and the Bride 100% should have had a thing, and Path of Victory should have been able to search Path of Victory. Pretty much. But yeah, it's quite sad that we don't have access to that. It would make clan and CB decks a lot better because you would be able to get cards that are command cards, which are pretty powerful. But that's, you know, their deck already, their game already has so much draw power and pluses in the game that it's like, whatever, man. Like, it would make sense. No one would be too opposed to it. This one that searches me a card. It is. It's so easy to fix the game, which is why Sapphire is tipping for many people. Shows lack of effort. Yeah, they have zero effort in this game. 100% zero effort for sure. I can design you a better Gundam card game in a day, bro. Give me a day. Like, Bandai paid me money or anything. Hey, please design us a better Gundam card game. I'll do it in a day. Or literally just, like, design me a set that makes this game better. Man, I'm gonna lose, and this is so sad. Yeah, we just lose. So I can see. Fucking depressing, man. It's depressing to play this. I should not have lost against blockers, man. That's crazy. It's quite disgusting. Gonna be honest. It's already 3 p.m. Might be my last game here since doesn't look like there's a lot of people around on a Sunday afternoons, which means that I probably shouldn't stream on Sundays. I'm supposed to be mulliganing for my ramper, which I found. I remember like at the beginning of GTO 4 we had a lot of viewers, everything was going really well, and I feel like, you know, at the launch of a set everyone's pretty hyped watching and everything, but besides that it's pretty, no one's really doing anything. So the objective of this deck is to attack into active units to utilize breach. Yes, the objective of this deck is to have bigger bodies than your opponent and to keep swinging into them to utilize breach, especially into blocker decks, since they can't block your big threats. And then it's obviously to capitalize on Shang Wu Fei and Shenlong to gain card advantage that you would have lost. Is this the one that searches? I'm just gonna play this. I'm just gonna like end the turn and then do stuff next turn. I forget what the exact deck list was for this. When I first talked about it or had it in my build, it was doing pretty well. Obviously, there's a lot of new cards now in the game since, what is this, GTO 2, right? Yeah, GTO 2. People get excited thinking aggro was answered. This set finally to realize their anti-aggro deck is also aggro tech. Then the hyper aggro sub-meta happened. I mean, they failed to recognize that their anti-aggro tech is only beating half of what aggro does. That's what happened. They're like, hey, we can kill all their guys. It's like, okay, but you're out of cards and the aggro player has a bunch more cards in their hand, so you don't really go anywhere. I guess I just do this because I want to get rid of this guy. I need to get rid of the token as well. I can also breach off the token. Oh no, token, I can't attack into it. But I can attack directly into his shields if I want to. He can rest my guy. He's gonna draw a card. He's probably gonna rest my guy anyways. Let's just swing into him. Just start breaching his life points down. Two playstyles for 10 months straight led to mass burnout. I mean, it's 2 playstyles for a year. But hey, if you ask other YouTubers and other channels, they say the game is very diverse. The game is excellent. There's so much diversity in deck building at the top end. At regionals, it's a good spread. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. I'm going to be very happy when Academy is a meta deck and like Zeta Gundam or whatever other card, like Tekkadan is not even seeing play because I don't count Blurpool as a Tekkadan deck or Minerva as a Tekkadan deck. It's the best package in the game, so people are abusing it. We really need all of our decks to be their own deck, which hopefully next set solves, but we'll see. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Gotta keep them sponsors happy. Yeah, sponsors. I have no sponsors. I'm a lone individual. This is only breach 4, so I can kind of just sit here and relax. And then next turn I mean, eventually I'm gonna get Ultron on the board. Look at this guy's hand, by the way. Like, how is this guy allowed to have this many cards in his hand? No, it's actually ridiculous. Zeta has no chance of bitch requirements, hold it back. Psycho Gundam is such a good card held by archetype restrictions. Yeah, Saigunam's such a good card. I mean, the deck that I built for Saigunam, it actually was doing really, really well. But like, yeah, like you said, it's really held back by archetype restrictions, and I mean, already talked about this in my level 6 video, so I'm not going to repeat it here, but Bandai's balance is not balanced. We are the sponsors. Like and subscribe. Yes, like and subscribe. See, what I really need is 10 people in chat to sign up for coaching. That's what I need. Okay, what am I supposed to do against this guy? Play this. Discard this so I can draw a card. Play this. Play this. Grab this. Swing into the base to get rid of it. Gain breach. Another base. He gets another card to his hand. Jupiter is playing with itself. Net not working with Titan as a whole was a mistake. Psycho could have been a great deck. I agree. Or 50k live viewers. I mean, if I had 50k live viewers, I would be one of the most famous people on the internet. Zeta, yeah, we're gonna wait for double Zeta and all that stuff again. We'll see what happened with them. But I wanted canonical stuff and good card design. Mukbang Gundam stream? No, we're not doing a mukbang Gundam stream. We got them cookies. I do have them cookies. Watching now. I'll show you the deck list since you're watching now. We were playing with the Neo Kira deck list. This is the deck that we ended up sticking to. We kept Neo Bombardments in here. We just lowered. We added the G-Quoxes in here. The deck is doing pretty well overall, no matter how you kind of do it. But it really did win off of playing a lot of early game blockers. And then if you got the Ill Strike, you go to aggro. Otherwise, you would just kind of do what you wanted to do. I whiff. Great. Yeah, the age cards are quite nice because, like, Michaelis, this guy becomes a 4/4, right? So it's like you're paying 2 mana for a 4/4 is very good value, but the unfortunate part is that this is a level 4, so you can't play it out too early. And it's really difficult for us to get to, like, level 10 at the moment. Because the ramp in this game, like, man, green just doesn't have a lot. Green just needs as much support as white and red got. Like, white, red, and even purple got a lot of cards that they can play, while green just doesn't have access to the same amount of, like, deck diversity and deck building. Boom, Ultron, go. Ultron's so sick, man. There's Uso. Give him another card. I've given him like 4 cards this game. We didn't get good mid and early game support. No Wing Zero bird mode. Still W. Yeah, there's a lot of decks that didn't get anything. I mean, look at Clan. They literally split Clan between playing different archetypes. Like Clan has Clan cards, and then they didn't give G all the Clan cards, the Clan keyword, like they did with Academy. And so we're sitting here and just don't have everything we could possibly have. Wing didn't get good mid early game support. Nope. No Wing Zero bird mode still. No Wing Zero generic link. Yeah, Wing is really missing out on its early game support. And also, Green as a whole, I just didn't think is... It needs level 10 units, man. When is Bandai gonna give us our level 10 units? Like, we need game-ending win conditions like Neo Zeong, but for other colors. Specifically green, because green is all about going late game. And now we sit here and watch as this guy has infinite cards to our, like, no hand. Nice. Excellent. Well, we lost that game. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Did a long early morning stream, I guess. Not long, but did it early for sure. So I'm gonna log out, guys. If you guys want coaching, reach out to me. All level 8 and above cards need Z Gundam effective cheating levels and costs. I don't know if they need all of the cheating level costs, because as we know that Z Gundam just has no ability essentially. But they need powerful abilities. Like Wing Zero should have been a board wipe, and it should have been a board wipe for your opponent, not for yourself. And yeah, like I just don't know why Wing Zero wasn't a board wipe for your opponent's side of the board. And even if it's gonna board wipe everything, why didn't it board wipe like everything and not just level 5 and lower? Like level 5 and lower, that's not even like the, you know, it's not board wiping everything. And even if it's level 5 and lower, it should have said destroy all level 5 and lower units, not deal 3 damage, because now Silver Bullet's out and they're gonna release more cards that have effect damage reduction, and Wing Zero is gonna become obsolete. It was in the low level stuff, got it 4 HP. Yeah, low, like exactly. More stuff got 4 HP. Things got, you can't take damage, you get resurrection effects, you get more and more stuff. It's like Wing Zero. It's still a powerful card for sure, but you know, every single set that comes out, Wing Zero just gets a little bit more weaker and weaker, and eventually it's gonna become obsolete completely. But alright guys, I'm gonna log out. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video or wherever. And yeah, catch you guys on the flip side.